Hey everyone, so I thought today we would try a different sort of video, and the fact that we're going to be building some, fake Legos, and I'm going to be soft speaking instead of whispering, which is what I usually do. So we have this first little Lego here, which is a little turtle. It's very simple, I think it's literally 36 pieces, but yeah, I'm pretty bad at building these, so bear with me. Let's see if we can put these here. That's a little bit loud, but I hope that's fine. So, we have to start by finding all of the pieces. Fantastic. So, let's look. Step one right here is all these here. So I need a bunch of greens and then whatever this thing is. It's two of these like sort of tiny black dots. There's two of these ones. I don't know how much you can see. So I think I'm going to put these over here. Grab the two greens and put this like this. It says that it needs to go, it looks like this. Click. And then a green one over here like this. Boom. And then another green one. It looks like this. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and obviously these two little black dots need to go in the middle. So bear with me for a second while I put them here. I'm not really sure what part of the turtle this is meant to be. I think this is meant to be the face. I'm really struggling. I think these are meant to be the eyes, but for some reason they just refuse to go in here. All right, this will have to do for now. Also, like, oh my god, these eyes. Okay, you know what? Let's try the other way. Let's try putting them here instead. Oh, this is so much nicer. Okay, so yeah, it's also a little bit harder to see because I have to I kind of have to see it through the camera lens. You know, the way the camera is. Obviously, I'm here. You know, so I'm kind of seeing the same thing you're seeing, and a lot of the times it's easier to see through the actual camera than to like look beside the camera or something like that. So we have this, which I believe should be this bit here, like the eyes of the turtle. And let's continue now, because step two makes us put this kind of out of the way. And it's like, they like to do like massive steps on this. Like, yeah, step two, just build the whole thing. So we're gonna need a bunch of yellow, a bunch of red, and one green. So I see the green, I'm gonna put it to the side already. I'm trying to keep everything like, so that you can see everything, it keeps blurring out. So now I need two long yellows actually. Why is this one stuck to this one? Two long yellows. So we're gonna put it like this. These yellows like this. It's sort of like this. I think, yeah. There we go. I'm doing what I can here. I'm not a master builder. And let me have a look. What else do I need here? So it's a 4-piece red, and it has to go on the second outer yellow. So it has to go, let me do it like that. It has to go like this. Oh, what a click. I'm gonna put this back. And now we'll just continue. This is a 3 yellow piece, which is going to be, red, which is going to be what sort of connects us, which connects the bottom pieces. So we're going to see this one here, and it's going to join up with this one right over here. Fantastic. Truly magical stuff. And it's going to be the same thing on the back side. Yes, it is. So we're going to go like this, and like Oh, that was a little bit loud. Okay. Next up is one singular red piece between the green for some reason. So we're going to grab one individual red and boom, right here. The individual ones are like a bit hard to stick sometimes. And the green one that we got earlier, we're going to put it right here. Pretty positive that this is the tail of the turtle. Then we have another red one, which will go like this. Click. Well, it didn't really click, but you know what I mean? And now according to this, this one should be sort of like this, which means that according to my calculations, which I really hope they are correct, this piece should kind of attach to the bottom of this one. There we go. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but if I'm not, we'll just get a slightly different turtle, but it should be fun anyways. Here we go. And then finally this piece. There we go. Look at that. We have I think this is the shell, the outside of the shell, and this is the little tail of our turtle. And then, oh, this blue piece here is actually this. So we're gonna attach it. There we go. And we're done with our turtle. No, obviously not. If we flip this around, we have the next couple of steps, which we're going to do right now. So now we're going to do the next step. We're going to leave this here. Actually, we're not, because we need it. We need to attach things to it. So we're going to do a green square on top. As you can see, oh, okay, there we go. As you can see, our turtle has sort of like one over here, yellow, 2, 3, and well, there was one here. Yellow bits that kind of were sticking out of it. And we have to put a green sort of, I guess, foot on each corner. So we're going to do that nice and easy. Let me see if I can make it like this. Very nice. And one more just like that. There we go. And here's our turtle. Obviously not. Now we need to put a gray piece sort of underneath it. From my understanding, it's something like this. Which, to be honest, it matches the little design on the logo. So I'm going to assume that that is correct. And we're going to do that on every single foot. Well, I guess now this gray thing is actually the foot. But yeah. The other thing is, I don't know, the leg. There we go. And we're almost done with our turtle. As you can see, we only have one more step left. And this is the entire design. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to need a lot of red, one big yellow, and then that's practically it. So let's see. Because these are always a little bit complicated. I think we're going to build the red thing first, and then we're going to attach it on top of our little turtle. So clearly this is the piece we need. And on top of that piece we need, it's a 4 by 2 piece, which I believe will go right in the middle, just like that. I hope that's attached nice and nice. And then we need a lot of stuff. What on earth? Okay. So the edge of this one, let me see if I can bring it to you. The edge of the yellow has to go with the other edge of the red one, right? So the edge of the yellow has to go with like the inner edge of the red one. So from what I'm getting, this should be like this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And from what I'm getting, we might just need to attach some straight up, to be honest. Yeah, because otherwise we're not going to be able to attach them. It's okay. So we're going to go from our little main body, I guess. So this inner piece should go right over here, I hope. Oh, right over here. Bit of a loud click, I hope that's fine. Alright, and then we need this other 4x1, I guess you want to call it, here in between. Very nice. And then we need another one of the big ones, of like the long reds, right here. Click. I keep saying click when they're not doing a click, but you know, I'm adding the sound effects. Wow. Okay, and then we need a 2 right here. We're just sort of right here. We're just sort of building this wonderful shell. I think we're going to put this big piece now, so we can have like an understanding of how it goes. It's kind of cool. It's like hollow inside, so I don't know. Maybe I can hide something in there if I need to, but I don't know what I would even hide. So we have this one over here. There we go. Same thing on the other side. This is honestly, this just feels like it's just like elevating the turtle a little bit, like I don't know, making it stand there a bit more. Because right now, to me, it looks great already. These extra bits are just like a little bit extra. Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong spot, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm not. Move this one in the awkward spot. Let's see if I can put this in. Otherwise, we'll have to maybe remove the head. No, there we go. Well, good. And I think we're done, no? Look at that. This is our turtle. I think he looks great. What should we name him? So I'm going to put our good old friend turtle over here, just for now. And you know, I thought, why do one puzzle or puzzle one sort of construction, I guess, when we can do a second one? And you know, you've probably seen this one in the corner over here. This one is allegedly a flower shop. Well, it just says flower, to be honest. But it's clearly like a flower shop, right? So we're gonna go right here. And I have the instructions here. This is a little bit harder in the sense that it says 56 pieces. So it's a lot more pieces than the turtle, but we're gonna be fine. So let's empty this. So we're going to start our little flower shop. Let's move these pieces out of the way a little bit. We're starting with the base, and this is a square, I think, so I don't think the direction matters very much. That's nice. Now, we need a lot of brown, so I think it's these ones. There was a piece randomly that just appeared. So, we need a 4x3, which is this one. It's gonna go right here. Clicky. And then the 3. Let's see, spread this out a little bit more so I can see them a little bit nicer. This here. All of these sets come with this piece, which I think is like, what would you like, remove pieces? But yeah, I'm always like, what is this? I'm pretty sure it's like to remove pieces that you cannot, or something. I don't think we're gonna use it though. Hopefully, no mistakes. So, and then it looks like, look, there's 2 pieces that got stuck together, so we're gonna do like that. And then it's like this. This is sort of like the entrance to our beautiful flower shop. Let me look at this a little closer. It's a 3 and 3. So, a 3-piece. There we go. Okay, now there we go. And another 3-piece. Oop. Another 3-piece. Very nice. And then again a 4-piece. And another 3-piece after that, I think. Yeah. Let's. Oh. Can you please click? Thank you very much. And we're looking for another 3-piece, which is right here. Right here. There we go. And then 4-piece going inwards. Very nice, like this. Boom. And then this tiny little brown one over here. And that's our first step done. Look at that. That's kind of like the floor plan, I guess. Now the second step looks a bit intimidating because look at the state of this. What is this? So yeah, we're gonna need to put a lot of pieces. So pray for me. Okay, here we go. So I think we're just gonna go all the way around. So starting off with tiny green piece here. I think this is why this puzzle is so many pieces because, well, puzzle, I keep saying puzzle, it's a Lego, I guess. It's so many pieces because it's just like a bunch of tiny green ones that go on top of each other. Now we need, these transparent things are windows. I think that's pretty nice, I like that. So we're going to try to put the windows right here. There we go. Now I need more. The thing is, there's green, tiny green squares and tiny green circles, you know? So for example, this one is a circle. So I don't need that one right now. I need the squares only. And there's 10 of them. So I hope I can find them all without complicating it too much. We're gonna go with this one right here. Look at that, we have 2 beautiful windows going on. Okay, next step is, no, it's just one green square at the back here. Here we go. Wait, almost there. Here we go. And with that being said, I just realized that this green square does not actually go here. So we're going to, you know what, I said I would not use this piece, but if it works to remove pieces, I actually don't know. I have a feeling it's just to like put them, but you know what? Oh, I was about to say it did quite well, but the piece is still here, so I don't know. Please go. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I was actually mistaken. It is actually the green long ones that go at the back, because there's no windows at the back area. So we're just gonna fill it up with green long ones to match the height of everything else. And we're gonna repeat the same thing we did on the other side. So, window over here. Then the 2 green squares. Oh, come on. 1 and 2. And another window. I'm kind of going without looking, but I'm just kind of assuming that it's following the same pattern, which it is. So that's great for me. 1 and 2. And finally, at the front, there's actually there's a slightly longer of the transparent pieces. You can't really see it very well because it's well transparent. And it's going to go like this, and then on top of it, we're going to put another one. And we finish it off with another 2, green squares on the top here. And I think it's looking kind of nice for now, no? What do you think? Look at that. It's a decent start. So with that being said, I haven't even looked at the back of this. I'm a bit scared of what it's going to be. Oh my god. Alright, but it's okay. Technically, look, it's just 3 steps. 3, 4, and 5. And then the stickers, but I don't think that's super necessary. So here we go. We're going to start with these long yellow sticks over here for the entrance of our beautiful flower shop. And then we need these 3 long greens and this 4 long green. Boom, boom. And then at the back, oh, we are using more of these transparent ones for like a nice sort of back window, I guess. And then the 4-piece and the 3-piece. Look at that, making everything fit nicely together. And then this is another 4-piece right here. Alright. So far so good. Look, we only have 2 steps left. And the 2 steps left that we have is just put in this one right here. This is going to be our ceiling, I guess. And the second one right there to match it. Now we're going to finish off the ceiling by, covering it up, I guess. Which is what the ceiling does. There we go. Oh, this last piece is struggling a bit. Okay. It's fun. Okay, maybe it's not so fun, right? Let's try that again. Please go. Okay, there we go. I just needed a bit of a click. There we go. There's a little house. I can definitely put something inside of this house, by the way. Just like I can keep something in there. So, the last step is going to be these flowers, which to be honest look a little bit intimidating, but I'm sure they are fine. I think we're going to build them individually, and then we're going to put them on the actual shop. So here we go. This is what the green circles are for instead of the green squares. So there's still 1 green square left over because they always give you like an extra piece in case you lose one or something. So I have to make sure not to use that piece. And then this one right here. Well, this sort of goes, I guess you can put it in the middle instead of like on the sides. And then these two need to like face each other from what I'm seeing. Oops. Come on. There we go. Look at that. It's a nice looking flower. And you know what? We can put it on the shop already, why not? It doesn't really say where I should put it exactly. So I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and put it like here. This is what kind of looks right to me. Maybe one more to the other direction. I don't know, but it looks fine. I could even put it one more square this way. No, I think I like it more where it was before. So we're gonna put it right there. And here is our first flower. There we go. And now we're gonna have to do the exact same process, but with the red flower instead. So I'm just gonna very quickly go ahead and do that. Let's build up the stem, I believe it's called, of the flower, pressing it down nicely, and the red, I guess, petal, I'm not really sure what to call this. And there we go. Petal over here and another petal over here. Oh, this fell off a bit, but it's okay. We can just fix it like that. And here we go. We put it on our wonderful shop. Just pressing it a bit so it stays in place. I'm not convinced by the red flower. It feels like it's like wobbling off a bit, but it's okay. Look at that. Here's our little shop. It does say we can put some stickers on it, but I think I'm going to leave it like this for now. I'm going to leave it like this. And here's our little flower shop. And of course, here is our turtle. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed watching this silly little different video. I hope you like the soft spoken part. I feel like that's what I wanted to try, to see how the soft spoken is, because obviously I do whispering videos all the time, so I just thought, I'd try something else, and try something else entirely by building these two little sillies. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Unfortunately, the turtle does not fit in the shop. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Take good care of yourself.